I'm Christian Lamichka for Country Music News International, and today on the show we have Dylan Scott. Dylan, welcome to Country Music News International.
Well, thank you very much. It's good to be here.
Hey Dylan, could you please introduce yourself to our readers who might be hearing about you for the first time?
Yeah, like I said, my name's Dylan Scott. I'm on Sidewalk Records here in Nashville, which is a sister label to Curb Records, which has Lee Brice and Rodney Atkins and them guys. So that's who I am, from Louisiana.
Well, there are big steps you can follow by all these big guys they have on the label. And I know you have a new project running. You like to talk about it?
Sure. The project is produced by Jim Ed Norman, who Jim Ed did some stuff with the Eagles, produced Ann Murray, produced so many acts, ran Warner Brothers for over 20 years. And Jim Ed was out in Hawaii, retired, and come back to work on the project with me. So it's really cool. And, you know, the project's just really just real songs about how I grew up, and I try to relate to about how people grow up. And so it's done. It was done around Christmas time, and we're out promoting on a radio tour right now.
So how would you describe the music to play someone who never heard you before?
Just real, you know, just real music, stuff people can relate to. You know, you grow up and you ride around in trucks with your buddies, or if you ride around on a cornfield with your buddies or whatever, there's a song on there for it.
So when you say, okay, you're starting at the moment a radio tour, that means the whole album is not finished yet.
Well, in this case, my album is done. Album's finished, so what we're doing is we're out on a 5-month-long radio tour promoting the single, which is called Making This Boy Go Crazy, off the album. And we're just out every week, every day of the week, every week until June 3rd, promoting that single. And June 3rd is the ad date for it, so we'll see what happens.
Oh, okay. Well, tell us a little bit more about you. What are you doing in your spare time? How do you feel the rest of your life?
Yeah. Sure. Well, I grew up a big deer hunter, a big duck hunter, and I fished a lot. And so I just got hooked up with the FLW. And the FLW stands for Forrest L. Wood, who found Ranger bass boats. And so they've sponsored with Walmart, so it's called the Walmart FLW Tour. So they're going to go to a certain town and fish that lake, and then when they get done with the tournament, they're going to have the weigh-ins at a Walmart parking lot with like 3,000 to 6,000 people. And so I'll be playing a 45-minute show before the weigh-in. So that's what we've been doing, man, other than radio touring.
Cool. What's your personal favorite music idols?
Keith Whitley.
Wow.
My dad played with Freddie Fender and Freddie Hart growing up, and so he turned me on to these older guys because I was only 22. I was born in 1990. Keith died in 1989. So, you know, Keith Whitley was he's like Elvis to me. He's just my favorite to listen to.
What's the most fun by doing a radio tour?
Most fun. You know, this is the way I like to look at it. It's all fun because I could be getting up, going to a factory, pushing a broom, using a jackhammer, whatever it is, but instead I'm out playing a guitar, having a great time every day, and, you know, I guess just meeting people, meeting all the different people, playing my music, seeing how they respond. That's the funnest part about it.
Most people have no idea how much stress it is to be on a radio tour. So, are you driving by yourself with your car, or do they sponsor your bus?
Well, it's a lot of flying. I'll leave Nashville and say fly to San Diego, California. And from San Diego, we'll rent a car with my regional rep who takes me around. We'll rent a car and we'll drive an hour here or an hour there, or if it's more than that, we'll hop on another plane and go. So it's a lot of flying, and it's, yeah, it's a little tiring, but I guess it's more mentally tiring because of all the traveling. So,
okay. So your life changed complete since you're in the spotlight, or aren't?
Yeah, you know, it hasn't changed yet. I still feel like me. You know, my dad's raised me to be humble. He was in the business, and he's seen the way the business can tear you down. And so I just take his advice and just try to be myself. And, you know, there's a lot of artists here today at CRS, and I just try to be humble about everything.
What are the good things to stay in the spotlight, and what's the things could better?
Repeat that question.
Well, since you're in the spotlight,
yes,
many things changed.
Okay.
And what's the good things, And what the things which could be better?
You know, honestly, the only thing that's changed for me is I get to see the country, you know? I mean, yeah, it's not your, you know, this is the way I like to put it. I'm still the same person, I just got a cooler job, you know? I get to pick my guitar up and play. And so things haven't really changed any, just besides the fact that I get to see a lot more, I get to play a lot more, and, you know, I got people that listen to my music, and that's really the only thing that's changed.
If you can change one point in your life, comes there something in your mind you would change?
You know what? If there was anything I could change, I think I'd be 3 inches taller. But other than that, no. I feel like I wouldn't change anything, man. The bad makes you better. And, you know, when you're better, you just want to be even better. So there's nothing I would change.
So if the German fans likes to find out more information about you, what they have to do?
Just go to DylanScottMusic.com, and my Facebook information's on there, and my Twitter information's on there, and you can check out my single "Making This Boy Go Crazy" on iTunes.
So folks, you know what to do, or stay here with us on countrymusicnewsinternational.blogspot.com to get the latest news about him. Have a good one, stay safe.